Alright, good evening everybody. How are we all today? And welcome to our Brickbox stream. Tonight we are building or doing some more progress on the Lego Ninjago Destiny's Bounty. Let's get stuck in. Haha! Alright, so, let's shuffle over this way. We've got some boaty goodness. So this is where we got up to last time. Well, we actually didn't quite get this far. We had a little different stream where we got a little further. Do say hi this evening if you are watching. I'm not going to put those bits in here yet. Right, let's get rid of this. We're ready to rock and roll. It's all happening. Okay. So, let's start with our inverted slopes. I'm excited. I'm excited to get stuck into this. We might even finish it tonight. I have a lot of really cool sets to build now. It's getting to the point where we've got loads of good stuff. What are you doing down here, you guys? You guys, you can chillax here. I just need to tweak the camera. It's not quite where I want it. I'm not sure why. It's not where it was before. Sorry about this, while I was just fiddling. Now it's possibly going to be a funny angle. Let's see how that looks now on here. It'll do. It'll do. It's better than it was. We've got a bit of boat, we've got a bit of me. Life is good. Okay. So how are we all doing today? How are we all doing? If you are watching us in the future on YouTube or Facebook, don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, leave your comments in the comment section, and of course hit that subscribe button. But if you're watching live, then a good evening to you. Feel free to leave your anything you want to say in the comments. We'll be watching and reading. As I say, tonight we are building the Destiny's Bounty, or continuing with the Destiny's Bounty from the Lego Ninjago movie. It's my first time building this set, so I'm pretty excited to give it a go. But yeah, we'll have a nice chilled out stream this evening. A nice chilled out stream. Oh, and Steve is here. Good evening, Steve. I hope you're well. I hope the family are well. You can't still be building this. It's only been one night. We've only had one night building this so far. And I had a little Twitch stream as well doing some of it, but I think I've only been building it about 2 hours so far, 2.5 hours, which is not a lot for a Lego set. So I think we're going to be working on some more boat peaches. What other new goodies did you pick up today? Ooh, so today was just 2 big sets today. So I picked up a Joker Manor set from the Lego Batman movie, and I picked up the UCS Imperial Star Destroyer. Ooh, I went to Newcastle to pick them up. It was really exciting. It was a proper good little road trip. I've never really been to Newcastle before. I've been once before, but I got to drive over the Tyne Bridge today. It was epic. I didn't realise you could actually drive over it. I thought it was one of those, I was going to say oriental bridges, but I meant ornamental bridges. So that was cool, getting to drive over that. And yeah, went and picked up some bits and bobs. So that is definitely going to be something that I'm going to be streaming the construction of, because I appear to not have any of those. Why don't I have any of those? That's funny. Oh, because they're over in this one. put my name on the UCS Star Destroyer. Stephen, you are spent up for the year. Do you not remember? You're not allowed any more UCS things this year, right? But I got to piece check it, and then it will be getting built on stream, and then it will be heading into the shop for purchasing. The Joker Manor, I don't think I'm going to sell. I think that's going to stay, because it has some very cool figures. But yes, the UCS Star Destroyer will be coming up for sale once I have checked it. Oh yes, I am. A good evening to you, Rachel, as well. I hope you're well. I hope if Alice is with you, she's well as well. Lots of as-welling. Hope you're all having a nice day. And if it's your first day back at school today and college, it wasn't too stressful. What was I looking for? I'm looking for dark brown, I think. Yes, I am looking for dark brown. I'm just conscious as well that I'm not undressing myself. We'll see what Sarah has to say about the UCS set, right? Good evening, Carl. I hope you're well. It's been a while. Tonight we are building the Ninjago Destiny's Bounty. So this is where we're at so far. We've got the main hull of the ship, and this is what it will look like when it's done. So this is what we're building tonight, or at least for part of tonight. My other half has decided to go work away tomorrow, so she's in a hotel tonight, so we could have a late night party, Brickbox studio party. Alice is already fast asleep. The shock of the early mornings again has got her. Yeah, it's a tough few days, isn't it, when they start back at school? That first week is always the toughest, getting back into that routine. I remember, well, I don't really remember, but I do remember always not enjoying the first week back. It was always a stressful one. Sarah says, yes, that's fine, Ewan. Are you sure? She needs to call. I need to hear that from her own voice. Because she's already told you that you've had your birthday present and you've had your Christmas present. Don't you be getting me in trouble. Tempting you with UCS goodies. I just couldn't resist it. For, you know me, I like to build UCS things, and I hadn't got that one. And Carl, yeah, nice to see you too, my friend. You should come visit us sometime. But if not, grab a brew, get yourself settled for the night. I am getting texts through from your wife, Stephen, saying I didn't say anything. Ah, dear me. Look at me. I don't want there to be a divorce situation over Lego. So yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind day today. I woke up this morning, not too early, but yeah, just regular time, sort of 8:30. Well, actually, the first time I woke up was 7 o'clock, because it's 7 o'clock every morning. Bing, eyes awake. So I was like, no, I'm having an extra hour. Forced myself to go back to sleep, woke up, and then I do what I normally do, which is have a good look across selling sites, Facebook things and eBay things and all that kind of stuff to see if there were any treats. And of course, I found a treat in Newcastle. So off I went to Newcastle. So that was 2 hours there. So by the time I got there, it was just after midday. And then 2 hours back, loaded the car with all my bricks to go off to Leeds for after school club. Was in Leeds for 3 o'clock, did after school club. Then I had to take my son his bus pass, so that was another hour's drive to get to where they live. Then I called in to see my mum and dad, and now I'm back here. So it's finally, I left the house 10 hours ago and I've been on the road since and done an hour of Lego building. What have we got going on here? Would I get you in trouble? Honestly, she's fine with it. Yeah, we did. We saw that. Peter built this one in lockdown. Oh, hello, Suzanne. I hope Peter's well. I hope you're all well. It's been a while since I've seen you guys. It is a lovely ship to build. I'm really enjoying building it so far. Although I'm missing two teeny little bits, which are on the floor. Which are on the floor of the shop. No. Rachel says 8:30. I start teaching at 8:20. I'm not a fan of getting up mega early, mainly because I spend time into the evening doing stuff. But I don't mind getting up early. If I have to be up early, I'm up. I don't grumble about it. I just get on with it. My other half is not a fan of early starts at all. Like the complete opposite. But I guess I am lucky in the sense that I do choose my start times effectively. There's nothing worse than not wanting to be up. But gosh, 8:20 and you need to be in teaching mode by that point. I'm not sure I'd like the idea of that. It wouldn't be my favourite thing. I remember once going to a school and I was there the whole day, and they started at 8:45, and even that was like imagination booting up. Imagination booting up. Let's keep going to the imagination store and it was, no, it's not awake yet. Yeah, I'm all for things in moderation, and that includes getting up at a sensible time. Unless, of course, you have to ride roller coasters or climb mountains, and then you can be up at any time in the morning. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. But yeah, for work stuff. Although saying that, when I worked for Hamleys, we used to do 8 till 4s, or we would sometimes do 6 to 2s if we had big deliveries coming. And I did used to enjoy that. Well, I didn't enjoy the getting up bit, but I enjoyed the fact that by 2 o'clock I was finished and it was time for work. Time to go home, and everybody else was still working. I did kind of enjoy that. And the roads are quiet at that time. The outlet where the store was used to be really quiet too, so you kind of have the whole place to yourself, which is really lovely. And not having to deal with customers. But I love dealing with customers, especially now. But obviously back then it was not quite the same. I'm looking for one of these, and I know it'll be here. It'll just be hiding in a funny way, and it doesn't look obvious to me. But if not, I've got plenty of these at the brick box. You leave the house at 7. Oh, you leave the house at 7. Alice at breakfast club for 7:30, and I get to school for 8. Oh my gosh, that alarm is going to be not nice. So that, yeah, you must be on what, a 6 o'clock alarm every morning? Ugh. Oh, no. That's not for me. And there's me like, yeah, I'm a morning person. Wish I could add a photo on the chat. Oh, well, Suzanne, if you send it through to our messenger page, I have the chat in front of me and I can bring up the picture and then I'll show it off on stream. If you're okay with that. So yeah, just send it to our normal page. Send it as a direct message, and then yeah, we can bring it up and show it off on stream, which we were doing last week for Alice's build when she built the burrow, which was really cool. Just changed in the modern world. Rachel, yup. Oh, that's not good. That is not a good time to be out and about. Okay, now what goes on here? Okay, so actually I'm going to move one of these missing. I don't quite understand the point of that bit, so that's okay. We'll see what. Have a little dig in here for the bit I want. No, it's not in that one. Let's have a dig in here first. So how are we all doing anyway? Did we have a good weekend? Did we get up to nice things over the weekend? Oh, it's not presenting itself to me. That's frustrating. Did we get up to anything nice? I'm just trying to think what we did this weekend. Working. Oh yeah, oh, that's not the bit I want. We had some UCS things go out. We had some nice people come to see us. Nice. Yeah, it was a fairly quiet weekend, and I don't think we've any parties this weekend either, so it's going to be a good weekend for brick sorting. It'll be a good weekend for brick sorting. And we're nearly at our 50 subscribers for YouTube. We've had, we've been uploading some of those little short things, and some of them have had, well, one of them's had over 3,000 hits. I'm like, whoa. Which is really cool. Which has put our subscriber count up. I think we're now only about 7 subscribers away from being able to go live on YouTube. So we're very close. I had a really interesting day yesterday. I got to interview kids for some engineering scholarships. It was cool to see some of the kids' home projects they had done. Oh, I bet they've created some really interesting things, especially if they're that way inclined. But the big question will be, was Lego used? Was there any Lego used? Oh, I'm not going to be able to put the side panels in. Boo! I guess I can build them. I can build the side panels. Okay, so that's going to fit in like that. Okay, that's one of those. And then we just need the other side one. And then I need to go to Brickbox and get 2 panels to go in there. When am I next at Brickbox? Tomorrow. No, I'm not there tomorrow. I'm having a Brickbox free day tomorrow. Thursday I need to be... Oh, no, I need to be there before. Oh, actually, maybe I do need to go tomorrow. Oh... There wasn't any Lego, but lots of them said that was what had sparked their interest as kids. Yay! Favourite one of the day was the kid who had set up and ran his own Robot Wars club at his school. That's very cool. That is very cool. I do like the idea of Robot Wars. In fact, one of the activities we do with the kids at After School Club, well, is one of the ones that's the most popular, actually. We do a demolition derby, where they have to build a car that will a vehicle of some variety that will effectively be the strongest and the most destructive when we smash them together. We set up a little arena with the lids of our boxes, and one kid stands on one side and one on the other, and they push them at each other, and they make an explosion in the middle. It's cool. It's as close to Robot Wars as I could probably get without any computer technology stuff. So it's a really good activity that I definitely enjoy doing, and the kids really love it because What kid doesn't like to smash up someone else's creation? But they're learning. There's one of the groups I've done it with twice, and the difference from the first session to the second session, they really learn how to, how to do it much better. It's really interesting to see. I really like it. It's a good activity. Unfortunately, though, it's one that normally ends in tears because somebody didn't win. But hey ho. And I hope your rocket's found a place to live at school. It's getting settled in. So at the minute we're building the figureheads, I think, of the ship. There's like these cool dragons that sit on the front, and this I think is going to be the panel that they sit on. And that's going to lodge onto the front here. I'm so excited to build. I don't know which to build first. I've got a few things to build. I've got the Joker Manor to build, which is all colour sorted and bagged up, ready to go. And then I've got the Star Destroyer to build. I've got a dragon to build as well, a Morrow dragon, I think that's called. Is it these ones that I need? It is these ones I need. One more, where is it? Oh, apparently I've missed that one. Oh, I must have been slacking. So there's a couple of bits I need to get still. Oh no, it's here. It was just on its side. That's the thing without being at the brick box. I can't just reach over to a drawer and be like, oh, I'll have this drawer. But never mind. Yeah, it's up on my Lego shelf in the office. Yes. Do you do special requests in your Lego searches? Do I do special requests in my Lego searches? In the sense of, is there something that you'd like me to look for? Because I can. If there's a particular set that you're after, I can keep my eyes open for it, that's for sure. And if I have an idea of price too, then that's even better for me, because it means that I know what room I've got should something pop up. Because I do lots of searches. It's an everyday job. Just trawl the internet to see what kind of treats appear. Because you never know. And it's mainly for my own collection too. There's some bits that there's a rare set that I've never built before that I would really love, that was really naughty because they only released it in China. And I think maybe some other countries around there for Chinese New Year. And it's a dragon that's on a base, and when you turn it, the dragon does this. But they're so rare, you just can't find them anywhere. And what else am I looking forward to? I'd love an Emerald Knight, and that's a very rare steam train that looks a bit like, well, it's probably the closest you can get to a Flying Scotsman that Lego did, but they're so expensive. And then there's other things too, like Cafe Corner. I'd love to have a go at building one of those, the modular building that's like £1,000. And I'd love to build, I think it's called Market Square, and the greengrocers there are another two I'd love. And then there's some UCS sets I've not built before. What is it? The Darth Maul bust. I'd love to give that a go. It looks really complicated. I'd love to give that one a go. And Tantive 4, not the newer version, but an old version. I'm just waffling Star Wars things now. But yeah, I'd I'd certainly have a look. Yeah, I'd love the woman in. Oh yes, the woman in Narcissus. Yes, we'd all like the women in Narcissus, but not at the silly amounts they normally go for such a small set. Oh, I know, it's really ridiculous, really ridiculous. There was another set as well that they did with females that was literally available for one day and then sold out. It's not fair. That's the thing that I don't like about it. It's just not fair. For kids especially, you know, sometimes they have to save up their pocket money and to make things available for such a short amount of time. It's really not fair. No. Oh, you've got the Women in Science one. Yeah, that's maybe the one I was thinking about. I don't think that I've probably ever seen the Women in NASA set. I think there's I'm sure there was one as well that was quite recently about the lady who made the planes, or flew planes. I want to say that was somebody Lockhart, but I could be wrong. My knowledge isn't that great, which is why I'm a Lego man, apparently. I did have a kid say that to me the other day, which was hilarious. Like, what do you know, Ewan? You're just a Lego man. I was like, I am not just a Lego man. I am many things, but I'm not just a Lego man. And for copyright reasons, I'm not even that. And if there's anybody out there that's lurking, that's just watching the chat, that doesn't want to leave a comment, just give us a little thumbs up in the descriptions, or give us one of the reactions, because it helps the Facebook algorithms show our stream to more people, which would be lovely if you could help us out with that. And obviously a massive thanks to you, Rachel, for joining in with the chat and leaving us lovely comments. It all helps, and I feel like I've missed a page. Oh no, I haven't. I just haven't done it right. It's always good. I just haven't done it right. Fail. And what is my computer doing here? It's having a right shocker. Stop. Just refresh, please. That goes on to that side. So we're building like a little trapdoory thing at the minute. Dory. So apparently we needed 2 of those. Let's do that. Oh, my phone screen is doing all sorts of strange things tonight. Right, close this. I know you've only got that much battery left. That's fine. You disappear. Right, we're back. Ooh. There we go. I'm dropping pieces. I've got butterfingers. So yeah, we're building like it's like a little dungeon-y type thing for the boat, which is cool. Tan bits and some tile bits, tans and tiles. Just one. But yeah, I need to start streaming earlier. That's the plan, is to start streaming a little bit earlier. Once I'm here, because at the minute I'm still out and about, busy. I need to be here a little bit longer, more often. At more sociable times as well. And then we'll hopefully get some more people in, and we can sit and chill. Sit and chill. Alright, so we've got a bit more deck going in. And what's going in here? Can of something. Can of Coke. I do like the little ring pull pieces that you get. They are really cute. I'll clip it on first. Just one. It's so cute. It's even got like a little can on the top, a little ring pull thing. It's so cute. And apparently I need some brown tiles with print on. Oh, well, there's one of them. That showed itself far too easily. But does the other one? Oh, it did. Look at that. 2 printed tiles. Found straight away. Yes. And some fish. Do I have the fish? I have a fish. And a fish. Rattly rattle. And then we get to put a lid on it. If you like, then you should have put a lid on it. Which is definitely not the words, but probably better than the words. So good old Beyonce literally writes none of her own music, which baffles me, but she does not. There are about 10 people that write her music for her. Oh, I've destroyed the teapot. Oh, that was a snug fit. So as you can see, we're putting the deck together now of the ship. We've got that nice little trapdoor in there. And now this flattens out onto here. And then we go across here. Let's see where we're at. Hey, Liz is here. Hi, Liz. How you doing? The kids are back at school. Hooray! Hope you've had a nice chilled day today. Or a slightly more chilled day. Or even just a slightly less expensive day. Right. I need to put some jumpers in some... Oh no, I haven't done this stage yet. That looks like dark grey. They're going in there. And these needed to be tilted out. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start lining the ship with eight dark red jumper plates. Let's bring my fancy dark red box out. We'll start putting those in. Possibly to make some kind of rail or... I'm good. Yeah, haha, love the routine of school. I've cleaned the car today. Ooh. That's something I need to do actually. I haven't cleaned my car since I moved house. It's still got bin liners in the boot and stuff like that I need to get rid of. Or just take out, and then it all needs a tidy and a hoover and a wash. It's not had a wash since last summer. Oops. Should probably wash my car more often. But it just gets so dirty all the time. I do so much driving, it just feels pointless sometimes. But yeah, I'm glad that you've got back into the school routine. Gives you some time, some quiet time. Okay. Oh, it looks like we're making some plant pots now. Oh, there's a giant moth. Whoa, I think it might eat me. Because we've got the money and they've got none. So we're making like a mini plant pot by the looks of things. We'll see how that turns out. Oh, I need four plant pots. Snap. The day after I've cleaned it, kids have made it a mess again. The joys of children in the car, right? I'm always the same too. Like, I'll clean the car out and be like, right, I'm going to be really good now. I'm going to stay on top of it. I'm going to make sure it's always tidy. and then I have like a massive road trip, or I spend all day in the car, and then I don't want to touch all the mess. So I'm like, no, I don't want to. And then it's messy again in minutes. It's almost like you turn your back and mess just appears. It's like, where did that even come from? But it's just one of those things, right? So yeah, we're building these little plant pots, little plant pot pieces that I'm guessing we're going to stick nature bits out of. There's 3 of them, 1 to go. And then very soon we'll be getting to be able to do our live build things. I'm just not sure what night of the week to do it on. I guess I should probably kind of ask you guys, like, if we were going to have a build night where we get people in front of YouTube and do a live build with them, and Facebook, is there a night of the week that's less stressful as a parent? I mean, I'm a parent too, but I don't normally have to deal with those parts of the day. Is there a day of the week that's probably a better day to do things? And what kind of time? Is it kind of an after school time that's normally a good time to do something, or between sort of dinner time and bedtime? I'm just trying to plot something so that we can almost try and make it quite regular. I'd quite like to do it weekly, if I'm honest. So we have a slot, a special time every week where we come on live and we build with the kids. Just have a little building challenge, or a task that we do, or just free build, and then they can send pictures in of their creations. Oh, I need some nature pieces. Where did I put those? Oh, they're in this pot here. Okay, so what do we need? We need this and this and this. Because I mean, there is obviously the weekend we can do it, but the problem is at a weekend is I've already done a lot of building, and sometimes my imagination is a bit worn out. So it'd be nice. It'd be nice to do it one night of the week. I'm just not sure which night of the week would be best. So it'd be great. It'd be great to get the kids building with us all. Rachel says, for us, 4 to 5 slot is when I would love for Alice to be occupied while I sort my life. I need to sort my life out. I love it. I love it. 4 to 5, am I? And I'd say different nights or multiple nights so you can catch kids with split homes. Yeah. It's got me thinking. Because it almost sounds like then if I was to come, because I do after school club anyway at most schools until sort of 4:30 time, well, 4:15. But most of them I'm normally home for, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I'm normally home for 4:30, so by the time I'm up here streaming, it's going to be 4:45, 5 o'clock, which isn't going to be much good. Has got me thinking though. If there was a little bit of a later spot, maybe 4:30 till 5:30, might be something. Or maybe the nights I don't have after school club, I could do that. But then everybody, and honestly, you should see, I have a waiting list for after school club at the minute. I've got lots of schools that want me to be going into them. Or maybe I should send somebody else to do after school club. And then I can be Lord of YouTube. Yeah, that would... if that's kind of around that time, though, that gives me some food for thought. I'm guessing most people probably have food around 5:30 till... Oh, we finished that bag. On to bag 7. So you can see we've got a nice... built the deck here, and the front of the figureheads is coming together. I'll slot this down over here, because it looks like we don't actually need this for the next section. I'll pop this over here. There we go. And we'll start building this mini buildy build thing. I'm sure I could try a few different types and see what happens. And we'll maybe do an earlier stream one night and a later stream another night. Possibly sometimes on a Friday. Although Friday's not always a good night for me, because that's the night that I go and sing, of all things. And not just in the bath. In the woods. To sing together in the woods. Yes. Sent you my finished-ish nuclear... Oh, I need to have a look at that then. Okay, let's turn this page. Looking time. Let's go here, and let's go here. Oh, this is looking cool. Oh yeah, okay, I know the science set. Oh. And this, my friends, is what happens when you... This is what happens when you incorporate science and Lego building. Awesome things happen. I don't really understand it, but it's fancy science. Fancy science. Very cool. Thanks for sharing with that with us, Rachel. That's very, very awesome indeed. Nuclear decay graft. And I'm lucky enough to see it in person too, and it was very cool to see in person. Different times might attack different age groups, so the later sessions could be more challenging, earlier ones more straightforward. Yeah, I'm all for that. I guess I just need to I need to start trialling it and see what I can do and see how productive it is and if people get involved and want to get involved. And yeah. It'd be great. It'd be awesome. And then we get to share all the creations we make. Just, yeah, I need to work out who wants to do it, who wants to join in, and what kind of responses we get. Because you know me, I'll just sit here and build by myself, but it's not much fun when you're setting out challenges and there's nobody there. But we'll get there. Okay, what am I doing now with this bit? Okay, that bit's going into there. But I think it will be good fun. It'll be good to get some imagination stuff running. and keep the kids occupied too, so they're not just staring at a blank a screen and not interacting in any way. It's this full interaction. Why is this bending? Don't be bending. So I'm currently making like the side bits of the ship. It's a little bit of a repetitive task, but we'll get there. Next project is the periodic table. Thinking 3D. Yes, that would be cool. I do like the periodic table. It's very cool. I think that would be very cool indeed. Although quite a big project. What kind of scale would you be looking at building that one? And would you build it with? Would you build the structure of the atoms as well for the things? Or is that getting too complicated? Or is it not even possible? Do some things have ridiculous amounts of atoms in their shells? I mean, I pretend that I know what I'm talking about, but this is GCSE science. That's about as far as it goes. I can't really remember a lot of it, but I was interested in that kind of stuff. I do like a bit of chemistry. Especially when it came to scale. Small! Yeah, it gets blooming expensive if you're not careful. Especially with these big builds. Some of them are really crazily expensive. I need another one of these. Yeah, that was my thought. Some representation through colour of the numbers of protons, neutrons, etc. Thought process was maybe a darker colour for every 10. Yeah. So it's like a denser kind of thing without having to get tons of stuff and make it giant, huge so it works. It'd be a very cool thing to have though. You like creative ways of educating people? I've been thinking about something at the minute for, I know it sounds bizarre, and maybe, I don't know what your physics is like, but I've been thinking about creating some kind of device out of Lego that I can stick in my drain pipe that harvests the kinetic energy of the rain when it falls. So it's like maybe some kind of turbine that spins, or a blade, or cups that once they're full it tilts, and that obviously, because I'm just thinking if I could design something like that, make it out of Lego, and then have like little batteries they charge up, or it hooked into the electric, because it rains here a lot, right? It rains here a lot. Yeah, we don't seem to harvest the rainwater or the energy that the rain falls with. It's free. So yeah, I've been using my crazy brain to do some weird thinking about how we could maybe harvest the energy of rainwater by building things out of Lego and attaching them to motors. I'll send you a YouTube video that might help with inspiration. Yes, thank you. There's probably somebody already out there doing something like that, or they've already tried that and gone, no, doesn't work. Because water really intrigues me. There's so much energy in water, and falling water. It just really intrigues me. I'm probably just mental. That's also probably it. But you know, I can kind of envisage what my house will look like once I've done making it all off-grid. I'm just going to end up with just cogs and wheels and turning things and Lego things sticking out everywhere, and feel like like Wallace and Gromit, or is it Flubber? with Robin Williams, and he's like a crazy scientist, like looking character. But there's gotta be things we can do. If we think outside the box. So this is coming together. This is like a little... It's not a snake, I promise. Although it does look like a little bit like a snake. It's going to be the side of the ship, I think. Okay, so I do... Oh, so I do have to put those two in, but just not the other ones, okay. I keep thinking about good old Tesla as well, and some of the crazy things he was trialing and making. It's a lot of interesting stuff. Can you imagine that though? If everybody in the country, if they just had a little box of Lego, they could make their house self-sufficient by building crazy Lego contraptions. You don't need to pay your energy bills anymore. Just use your Lego box. Who knows? Who knows? I literally feel like I'm making one of those crazy snakes that I can't remember what they were. Maybe we had them at school, and they were like, you would click them at the top and they go tick 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 tick. They're like crazy looking snake things. Or maybe I just made that up. And that's not something that exists at all. I can never tell nowadays. School seems a long time away. Okay, so now we've put that in, we need some tan ones to line this. Where are all my tan tiles? There they are. Tan tiles, finishing off this section, and then I guess we'll build the other one on the other side. And if you are just joining us on Facebook, do say hello, do leave anything you want to say or ask in the comments below. We are I've got the chat up live, so we can see. Okay, it looks like this section might almost be ready to go onto the boat. Is it that time? No, more things to go on yet. Okay, right. I spoke too soon. Sent the link. I might have missed you spotting it as I went looking for another one, but I couldn't find it. Definitely think you could build something to make electricity. Difficulty would be storing it. Yeah, this is my thing. It's all batteries, and they're not cheap. But yes, I will definitely. I'll check that out later once I finish streaming. I'll have a watch, because there's got to be. There's got to be something out there to generate electricity with Lego, I think. Or just do everyday things. If people could build contraptions out of scrap. You know me, I'm all for recycling and reusing where we can. Oh, I see. So this is getting some ball joints on it now. So I'm guessing it's going to clip onto something somehow. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going in the middle of those. Yeah, okay. And now we're on to this. So it's a half one of those. A black one of these and one of these. And this is where it's going to... No, I have got them. Phew, I couldn't see them then for a second. Anyways, that early morning alarm is coming round quick. Night. Night, Rachel. Thanks for stopping by. It was great to have you in the chat this evening. And say hello to Alice in the morning when she wakes up. Have a great day at work tomorrow. We'll maybe catch you streaming. We'll maybe catch you tomorrow evening if we stream tomorrow night, which we may well do. But yes, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I hope that alarm doesn't suck too much in the morning. It would definitely suck for me. Ooh, the thought of it. The thought of it. Oopsie daisies. Just breaking things. Okay, so now we are ready to put it back onto our boat. So we're going to switch the boat around because we need to have the fishing pole side sticking out. There we go, like that. Make sure we get it right. And then the black end goes... Oh no, sorry. The grey end goes in first. And then the black end goes in up here. There we are. And this is where those bits came in. Okay, so this one goes into this bit. And this one goes into this bit. And that's what holds this in place. And you can see now we've put the side on our boat. That was before, after. Very cool. And we'll just kind of spread those out to make the curve a bit nicer. Cool. And I'm guessing now it's time to build... Oh no, I was going to say it's time to build the other side, but it's not. We're still going to build... We're still going to keep building on this side. It looks like we're going to build the other side panel for it. So let's do that. I don't know why I'm moving that, because I still need some of those. Okay. I've just got a pot here that's full of little shiny bits. Shiny, shiny. Oh. Not paying attention, I put the wrong bit on. Much has changed in the modern world. Oh. It's just a popular time of night for me. Got some light grey bits. Put that back over there. And some cheese slabs. Cheese grommet. So yeah, we're building like it looks like we're creating more of the shape of the boat. You can see it's like a nice side panel. Side panel. Don't tell me I don't have any 2x2s with this thingamabob. Technical terms, as always. 2x2 tile with a... No, I must have those. No, apparently I don't have one of those. Well, that's no blooming good. Okay, we'll have to put something else inside. I'll have to wait for that piece. But that's okay. That is okay. Okay, but I do have one of those, so that's good. Then we do a flipperoo and a bracket piece. Oh, and put a turntable piece on it. Okay, that's different. Wasn't expecting that. Turntables. Clickety click, clickety click, 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 click. And then we need a golden hat. And a square. But I can't put that where it needs to be, so we'll just do that instead. No, we won't, because that doesn't work either. Well, we'll click that on there for now, until I've got that square. Alright, and now this is going on the boat. Ugh. Where's it going? It's going under here. I'm guessing it needs to be angled up. It does. Right, so as you can see, we've now got half side of our boat in there. Very nice looking indeed. And I think that will conclude this evening's Facebook stream. I need to find out what's going on with everybody. I may be back. So yes, thank you everyone for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, if you were watching on YouTube, if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel on our road to 50 subscribers. We're nearly there. And I will be back later with some more building, possibly on our TikTok channel, possibly on Instagram, possibly on Twitch. I'm not sure. We might have another little stream a little later, but for now it's goodbye. Of course, keep thinking outside the brick box and stay free. I'll see you all soon. Bye now.